When last we left our intrepid adventurers, the party is on their way back to Sylvia's rest on the southern continent called Sadakidish. The party were discussing their plans when there was a yelling from up on the deck. The characters grab their weapons and head up. The sailors are pointing to the far shore. There are large rafts that have been beached there. The party recognizes the type of rafts. They're the same kind that they were riding a few days ago. They're northern Deseradan cargo rafts, but not the kind of thing that you would use to cross a large body of water like the inland sea. Seraph says that maybe they were abandoned and they floated across on the tide, but then he notices that they've been partially unloaded and tied up. Australia says that maybe they were used by southern Deseradan soldiers to escape from the north. The party takes the two smaller boats and tells the captain to wait for them, and then rows over to the shore. As they expected, they find northern Deseradan markings on the supplies. Some of the boxes have been opened. Most of the boxes that are open are filled with crude weapons that are nothing more than a long piece of wood with a single edge of iron grafted to it. Australia says that she's seen one of those weapons before. They're called mangs, and they are used almost exclusively by Sheesh. Ulysses and Seraph say they're going to scout ahead, and they charge off into the forest. After a while they slow down and they begin discussing the painting while moving forward. Ulysses is just about to put his foot down when he notices a partially concealed bear trap on the ground. He rolls to avoid it when suddenly there is a growl and a fist of Sheesh erupt from the tall grass in front of them, overrunning the two warriors, and many of them heading for the beach. At the water's edge, the creatures emerge from the woods. Several are put down as the mages fire off magic bolts, their bodies thrown back by the force of the blasts. Akai leaps into the fray, wielding her long knives. She covers a surprised Finn from being run through. Deep in the forest, there are many bodies of Sheesh that have been cut down by Ulysses and Seraph. As the last of the creatures go down, the two make their way back to the water's edge. At the water's edge, Australia is tired of picking off the monsters in ones and twos. She rears back, and her eyes seem to have a fire in them, and she readies an explosive bolt of fire for the middle of the Sheesh. Suddenly, Ulysses staggers out into the area that had been targeted by the fire mage, followed by Seraph. Both men are chopping up the remaining creatures. As the fire mage is about to throw the bolt,